I start to shake inside. When I see you stroll, I lose my self-control. That's what love will do, boy. That's what love will make you do. No matter how hard I fight, baby, I'm still in love with you. If you're ever in need, there's no limit to what I'll do. I work 8 days a week, baby, and give it all to you. That's what love will do for me. That's what love will make you do. No matter how hard I fight it, baby, I'm still in love with you. When they speak of beauty, you can stand the test. And when they talk about making love, baby, you're the best. I don't wanna brag about you too much and give others ideas. I'm trying hard to express myself, cause baby, that's the way I feel. That's what love will do for you. That's what love will make you do. No matter how hard I fight it, baby, I'm still in love with you.
I love the way you love to live. You love life. Your inspiration. I love the way that you give your heart so freely. Your sweet sensation. You're my invitation to happiness. You're full of sweet surprises, happiness. You fill my heart desire more, 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 and more, and over again. Keep that goodness coming.
Up above my head.
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
Now up above my head.
Up above my
You know
head.
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
And I really do believe.
Yes, I really do believe
there's a heaven somewhere. Heaven
somewhere.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I see trouble in the air.
I see trouble in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I see trouble in the air.
I see trouble in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I see trouble in the air.
I see trouble in the air. I really do believe.
Yes,
I really do believe
there's a heaven somewhere.
Heaven somewhere. Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music in the
I
air.
hear music in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music in the
I
air.
hear trouble in the air.
Up above my head. I hear music in the air.
I really do believe. Yes, I really do believe. There's a heaven somewhere. Heaven somewhere. Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the
I
air.
stand up above my head.
Up above my
I hear
head.
music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
Yes,
I really do believe. I really do believe there is a heaven somewhere.
Heaven somewhere. Now up above my head.
Up above my head.
I see trouble in the
I
air.
see trouble in the
Yes,
air.
yes, up above my head.
Up above my
I see
head.
trouble in the air.
I see trouble in the air.
Up above my head.
Up above my head. I see trouble in the air. I really do believe.
Yes,
I really do believe there is a heaven somewhere.
Heaven somewhere.
Hey, my man. How are you, Adam? Top of the morning to you, brother. Hey, man, I know while it's nice and quiet here, did you see there's a new gin distillery opened up in Grovedale?
Peeling the skin back from my eyes, I felt surprised that the time on the clock was the time I usually retire to the place where I cleared my head.
Yeah, do you like your gin?
Today, I think I like
Shelley?
I've got you under my skin where the rain can't get in. But if the sweat pours out, just shout. I'll try to swim and pull you out.
Apparently it's down near Blackman's. Down, do you know where Blackman's Brewery is? Is that what the gin distillery is called?
A howling wind blows the litter as the rain flows. As street lamps pour orange.
That's the one. That's the one.
Through your windows, a broken soul stares.
It's just where Hoop City is. Do you know where Hoop City is?
Uncertain emotions force an uncertain smile. the sweat pours out, just shout. I'll try to swim and hold you.
Links in the chat right now. Nice. Maybe we pop there after the RGR Christmas party. Sounds good. December the 18th. You all put it in your diaries. We just got a nice little afternoon down in Grovedale. Adam would love to see you at this one. No worries, my man. Say hello to Mum for me too. How you been, Shell? How was your weekend? Yeah, I saw it was either Dan Murphy's or Aldi doing their Christmas packaging. 6 weeks away for Christmas, and then people like me say that. Love it, Shell.
is the days that you didn't do the last walk. Oh, you walk. You walk. Oh, you walk. Come on, walk. Now that's the walk. Well, I know you heard about the old mambo, and I know you heard about the old Congo. But when you do the walk, you and the stars, you just twist your hips and you roll your eyes.
Morning, Jano.
Come on, walk. I walk. You walk. Now let's walk. That's the walk. Do the walk. Now, if you don't know what it's all about, come to me, baby, I'll show you how. We'll do it fast, then we'll do it slow, then you know the walk everywhere you go. Come on, walk. Let's walk. Oh, you're looking good. You walk. Let's walk. That's the walk. That's the walk. That's the walk.
Morning, Raz.
Every man has a cross, only he has to bear. If he's lost
Jane, have you been pretty solid watching these birds over the last 3-4 weeks? I've really dropped off personally, but... I mean, I might be very unaware that everyone's really invested in these birds. Have ya? I've missed the last few weeks.
My brothers, he said, can you help me? Help me take the pain, take the load. I said, no. Every man got to stand up on his own.
So, is there any interesting news to report? Did they grow up healthy? Are all 3 babies alive, or 4?
You got to take the load.
Is that right, Daz? So they haven't flown. None of them have flown yet. Is that right? Because remember last year one of them died? Not at this stage, though. Way earlier. So we're we're past that point. So we've done better this year, if you call it that. It is a competition. One hatched a bit later than the others and then died. Can you tell a difference, Jano, between any of them? Just by looking at them?
I'm not the lightest nor the darkest one. I'm in the middle like a tepid grey ice sun. And in the casket in the silver light, reincarnated as a winner in another time. And when I'm battered with the green and line, hope to inspire at least a twinkle in somebody's eye. And when I'm scattered in our parks and skies, oh, my existence warranted at least a park bench sign at the dark end of the lullaby. There's a garden and a water slide.
It's that one there? Is that the one with the little plucky feathers on? So the rest have shed their youthful white feathers.
And when the members of a burning rocks, I'm just another bastard thinking inside the box. And when I'm scattered over parks and skies, oh, my existence gets at least an annual candlelight at the dark end of the lullaby. Yeah. There's a garden and a water slide.
The other ones down there, they're getting some nice morning sun this morning.
Stacey and Fenna here. Just wanted to say how much we love really good radio. We love to start our days listening to all the great chit-chat, all the great music, all the great themes. It really does make my morning an interesting one. Some mornings the conversation can go a little left of centre, and yeah, we love it. Daz, you're the best, the Daily Dollop of Daz. And Troy, thank you for bringing the good stories and the good vibes.
And that lovely ad reminds me, Stacey and little Fenster. Oh wow, donations have flooded in for them. That is so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Oh, babes. Very, very cool. Well, if you wanted to tip in and support Stace. Stace and Fenna lost their house last week. Yeah, pretty full on. The link's in the chat right now if you do want to donate some money. Poor Stace. Stace and Fenna had to get out of their house. A tree crashed through their house. You can find out more by clicking on that link there. But, oh, look, I won't say they won't. They don't need any more support, but they've got a lot, which is great. Great. You can find out more about the fund and what it's for, and if you've got any kind of coin that you'd like to slip to Stacey and Fenna as they rebuild their home and lost a lot of their possessions. I think a lot of their, not their important possessions as much as it is just to live. They haven't got a home. They've been out of home for a week now, and really emotional. I spoke to Stacey last week, and she said that she's really traumatised, really traumatised. And little Fenna is frightened. Fenna's frightened. But I think they've been back in their house once or twice to get their stuff, but I mean their house is gone, so they have to afford a new house. They were just renting, but then you know the time and effort and energy to get everything out of there in a safe manner, but they're really scared. It was a really, just speaking to Stacey, it was a really loud and wild situation, really wild. A tree just smashing through the middle of the house. Fenna was in one room and Stacey was in the other, and the tree went smash right in the middle in between both the daughter and mum. And you imagine a big tree going through the middle of this wooden house, out in the beautiful quietness of Callista. It's just, it would have been so scary. And Stace just said that she's struggling to get past the what ifs, you know. I mean, that was a few days ago, so hopefully she stopped doing that, because what ifs aren't going to change anything, but she just couldn't help it. She's like, far out, what if? It was so close. One of them, if they were standing in the kitchen, which is a common space, that they would be not here. And so they're really frightened. Yeah. So if you want to tip in, anyway, that's what it's about, that fundraiser. You can see the house, the tree that went through their house, but they have got a lot of support, which is a really great thing to see. A lot of people love those two people, and there's a lot of support coming from friends and family and people that don't even know them, so it's really great. Looks like they've reached their goal. But if you do want to support Stace with a bit of coin and Fenna, obviously you know these things cost money. Setting up houses costs money. Basic things cost money. Rent costs money. I'm sure, hopefully, I don't know what landlords and that are like in these situations, but hopefully she's got a nice one. But let's check out the weather. What a wonderful weekend it was. It sounds like all of us noted that it was beautiful weather. We've got another few more beautiful days ahead. Which is really cool. In Naarm today, it's absolutely perfect. It's 25 degrees at the top of today, but sitting at a nice 14. Sunny morning, shower or two later, but enjoy the morning. Enjoy the morning, as these lovely falcons are this morning. Oh, you can see their wings are starting to move a bit. It's like as if they're warming up, aren't they, for the big jump. Tandanya, it's 18 degrees at the moment with a top of 29. You are kidding me. Oh, typical summer. Let's talk about it. It's the 7th of November. We don't normally have this much rain and cold. I don't remember it being this cold and wet and rainy in past times, but here we are. A couple of warm days ahead, and then I think it gets a bit wet later in the week. But today, Tardanya's got it going on, top of 29. In Borlu at the moment is 12 degrees with a top of 25, mostly sunny. I imagine over in the west over there, they've got such beautiful coastlines. It's beautiful. Garamalung, always hot, 26 degrees right now with a top of 34, but they've got that wet season coming through. Shower or two, possible storm. In Mianjin, 17 degrees right now with a top of 25, possible morning shower. In Warrong, 15 degrees at the moment, going for 24, mostly sunny. In Ngunnawal, 10 degrees at the moment with a top of 22, showers, possible storm. And in Nipaluna, it is 11 degrees with a top of 21, mostly sunny. What are we all up to this week? How's the weekend, by the way? Daz, how's your weekend? We get to catch up with you a bit later, which is lovely. And hey, I caught up with the big Latu yesterday, which was lovely. I went to little Emmy's birthday in Port Melbourne. It was wonderful to catch up with some RGR crew. I caught up with... hang on. Babes, what? Cool. Bins, I've got to take the bins out. Yeah, what a day. I caught up with Big Al and Kylie, and all the Glasson sisters were there, which was really cool. But plus Al's family was there. I met Al's lovely mother. I had a great chat with her, the matriarch of the family. She was so cool. Just a warrior for Christ, in a nutshell. A warrior for Christ. Such a beautiful woman. She sang the prayer, and everyone in the room sang. She's a real perfect Sunday school teacher. She's a woman that's been brought up. They created a church. She told me her whole story, but start of her story, how she came over here with her husband, and which is Al's dad, who's sadly not with us anymore on earth, but believe he's in heaven. But his wife was just Al's mum, and the dad James's wife, what's her name, Susanna. She's just a beautiful woman. She talked about how she just came from church. She was in the most beautiful get up, and then got up and prayed for the room. But she done it in song, and all the kids were singing along. But even all the adults in the room that you thought, what's going on here? It was quite surprising. A lot of representation of singing this same song, and it reminded me of just the wonderful moments growing up in a church, singing with my mates, and how those songs are ingrained in your head. But even at a first birthday in 2022 in Port Melbourne Life Saving Club, that room was united yesterday, all singing, except I didn't know the song. Excuse me, still shaking out this cough. But the room singing their prayer before we had a big Tongan feast. We had suckling pig, sorry vegetarians, but it was a good looking pig, nice and crispy. But all these beautiful parcels and lovely food in a beautiful room. It was wonderful to see those guys yesterday. So that's how I spent my weekend after I went to church in the morning, and Friday we stayed nice and low. Saturday, I went fishing Saturday night. That was really cool. Yeah, we went fishing Saturday night. Went out for a few hours. That was lovely. Yeah, we went and watched Tommy Moore play some basketball, which was really awesome. Lockie went to a party, a kid in his class's party. Lovely Hamish had his 9th or 10th birthday out in Barrable. we went to a Whole Foods store and I found some really cool spices and herbs for some wonderful Jaffle mixes that I'll be trialling this week. As I'm about to launch a Jaffle truck, an Indigenous Jaffle and coffee and tea truck. Watch this space. Watch this space. I got to play some tunes because I need to put the bins out. I need to put the bins out. I'll be back with some song requests. Birds.
Brother bought a coconut.
Look at this, look at this.
For the time his sister had another one.
They're thinking about it, aren't they?
She put the lime in the coconut. She drank and poured up.
They're thinking about it. If one of them jumps where I take the bins, don't. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You're about to jump, aren't you? Look at you. You're getting all very adventurous this morning. Could today be the day? Is that the vibe? Yeah, I know, Shell. Is this the vibe? Hey, bird watchers, is the feeling that they're going to jump very, very soon, like any day now? Is that the progress?
Get this straight. Put the lime.
I'll take the bins out. Bye.
Coconut, you drank and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you called your doctor, woke him up, said, Doctor,
ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, to relieve his bellyache. I said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, to relieve his bellyache. You put the lime in the coconut, you drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. She drank and poured up and got the lime in the coconut. She called it Dr. Coconut. She said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, this bellyache. I said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, now let me get this straight. You put the lime in the coconut, you drink and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drink and poured up. Put all lime in the coconut, you drink and poured up. Lime in the coconut, you're such a silly woman. Put a lime in the coconut and drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut, then you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both down. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Woo, ain't there nothing you can take? I say woo, to relieve your bellyache. You say well woo, ain't there nothing I can take? I say woo.
Silly